Hi Stampers, my name is Sandy Hancock. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from a very windy Southern California, and it is Monday, October 21st, which would have been my father's 117th birthday. He really wanted to make it to 100. He made it to 97. But anyway, okay, so what I'm going to be doing today is featuring Playing in the Rain, and I'll show you the pop-up piece. You open it up, and you can have different types of things popping up. So I wanted to use something out of the Playing in the Rain set, so that's why I had the flowers popping up. But I'm going to show you the first one I ever made. This was a set that you may still have. It's called Hey Chick. And I had this really cute little chicken popping up. It's the hair, right, that gets you. So super cute. And this reminds me too of my dad because he always had roosters and chickens he was raising. So yeah. Anyway, fun. So I have several others to show you too. But, okay, today we're going to feature Playing in the Rain. And I want to show you some of the other elements in the set because what you see on the front is only part of the dies that are available to go with this set. So we've got the fence, which you see here. Put it like this. You see the fence. We've got the kite. We've got the little extra piece that goes over the kite. We've got butterflies, grass. These bows could hang on the kite string if you wanted it to. We've got a tree stump. I mean, they're just all kinds of interesting elements in this Playing in the Rain. So it isn't a bundle anymore. You buy the stamp set and the dies, but it's just a playful set. I've really enjoyed it so much. So that's what we're going to be using today in making this card. Okay, now I have made this type of card before, but in case you did not see the video, I want to just show you how to cut this DSP. Now, I don't have any more. I mean, when you cut the way I'm getting ready to show you, you always have enough DSP for 2 cards. So I do have enough DSP. This, by the way, is Petunia Pop, and it's the 24, 26 in colors. So you only have so many sheets, and this is just so gorgeous. So anyway, but I don't have any more of this. So I'm going to demonstrate for you on the Regal Flora, or Regal Winter, that's a mouthful. Okay, Regal Winter designer paper to show you how to cut for this particular card. So you're going to need 2 pieces of DSP that are full pieces, 5.5 by 4.25. And then I'll just quickly show you how to cut it, and then I'll go back to the Petunia Pop. Okay, so you have 2 pieces, and you're going to cut 2 pieces, the left corner to the right corner, upper left to the lower right. And this is going to give you 2 left pieces, okay? Then for the second piece, we're going to go from the right-hand corner down to the left, like northeast to southwest corner, like this. And that's going to give you 2 left pieces. So now I've got 2 right pieces and I've got 2 left pieces, so I can make 2 cards. Okay, so that's exactly how I cut this Petunia Pop. So just remember that you want 2 full pieces, cut 2 left pieces, 2 right pieces, and then you can make 2 cards. Okay, so now we will start with all of our pieces for our fun little card. Okay, now this piece has a embossing folder on it called Layered Florals. It's in the main catalog. I couldn't find it on Wednesday, and one of my customers helped me find it. I go, yes, thank you so much. It's beautiful. It really adds a lot to a card if you want it to be a little more on the feminine fun side. So what I did, I just took a 5.5 by 4.25 piece of cardstock, cut it down a little bit from 4.25, like maybe by a 1/16 or so. And then after I ran the whole thing through the folder, I just cut it in half. So now I have 2 pieces ready to make 2 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. So this style of card is not new. I think I'll put it this way. It's just what I'm putting on it that's going to be new. Okay, so we've got that fixed. Okay, now we go with our left piece. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You can go right first or left first. Makes absolutely no difference. Okay, so we're putting on our left piece first. Covering up all the white. That looks good. Oh, I love this petunia pop. It definitely is my favorite. Okay, this one's getting a little slow, so I'm gonna switch. There we go. And I'm gonna show you in a minute a card that I made using the back side in a different color. Yeah, so see, I could do this way, or I could have made it with the stripes. But I'm choosing the florals because I think they are so beautiful. Okay, here we go. We are ready to make our card. So the first layer that we're gonna put on is Spotlight on Nature, Petunia Pop, and I'm just putting it straight down onto the card. Now this second layer, I'm gonna show you something. Okay, these are the Spotlight on Nature dies, and this is the second layer that I'm getting ready to put on. Do you see all the little holes in here? Oh my gosh. If you do not use wax paper on this, it's gonna make you crazy. So here's how you do it. I've told you, but now I'm gonna show you. So you just wad up a piece of paper and literally just go like this. It's easier on the glass. Okay, just go around it like this. And then once I cut it, I hit it on the edge of my machine, and all of these little tiny pieces just pop right out. So you don't have to sit there with a little pick trying to get them all out. So don't forget about the pick. Okay, now we're gonna stamp on here, Oh Happy Day. So I'm gonna have to do that before I can keep moving forward. And I'm using my Stamparatus. You can use whatever you've got when you need to stamp more than once. And for some reason, my Granny Apple Green, so I just drew a circle here so I would know where to put my circle. Okay, so I already have it lined up. So I'm just gonna take my Oh Happy Day. Oh Happy Day is right out of the Playing in the Rain set. And the reason I love this greeting is because Oh Happy Day could be happy birthday inside. It could be congratulations inside. Doesn't it look like I re-inked this with two different colors? It seriously does, but I haven't. So that's, I don't know. Anyway, looks like two different colors to me. All right, so now we've got our Oh Happy Day, and we'll just put this back away. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just get my dimensionals, and we're gonna put this right onto the great big Petunia Pop circle. I'm telling you, this color just makes me so happy. I don't know if we need one in the middle, but I'm gonna put one in the middle anyway. And then I'm just gonna put this over my trash can so that I don't have to clean these up again. Pulling the backs off the dimensionals is what I'm talking about. Okay, did I get them all? Okay, so let's line up our Oh Happy Day so that it's straight. There we go, Oh Happy Day. All right, now the next thing, let's put we want to put the cute little white piece on the kite. You know, I actually tried to, I thought maybe it would be cute if I did this with the DSP. But you know, when you do it with DSP, it kind of disappears. So that was not a good idea. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put down is the fence. I just enjoy so much the fact that there are a lot of different elements in this, and I've used this fence in a number of other places. So if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you probably recognize it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I cut out the little rabbit, and we want to color him in with Petunia Pop. And I don't want dark, I want light. So I'm just gonna use the big tip very carefully. Doesn't this color just make you smile? I mean, it really makes me smile. Makes me happy. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and highlight just a little bit with the dark, but this is already pretty dense in color. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's take the dark and we'll just highlight a few little places here. It's always great to highlight where you see the company has put highlights, but you can also do a little bit of shading on your own. I don't know, he's just so pick and cute. Okay, then what I'm doing is taking Bubble Bath. I'm taking the light Bubble Bath, and I'm gonna put some pink in his ears. I'm gonna give him a pink nose, and I'm gonna give him some blush. And then I'm putting just a little bit of color into his feet, into his hands, like that. Okay, now, as I often do, I'm adding 2 more bunnies underneath him because I want him to have a little more depth, and it just makes for a cuter image. And I think when people see it, they don't even necessarily go, oh my gosh, you put 2 layers underneath that. No, they're not gonna think that. They're not gonna realize, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I wanted to put some clouds on here, but I can still do it. You know what, I'm gonna take the fence off. Okay. All right, only problem is, what did I do with my pad? Oh, I think I'll go get another one because I have no idea what I did with it. I have several that I use for clouds. They're all old pads, but just use the lightest blue that you have. And so this is from an old punch I used to have. These are sponges, and we're just gonna add some clouds. So I'm just pulling toward the scallop. And it doesn't, you know, it doesn't get a lot of color. It doesn't get a lot of color, but it gives some. It's a little hint of sky. Put a little bit more right here. Okay, so we're just getting a hint of sky, and that's enough. Okay, all right, now we're gonna put our fence back on. Okay, and then we're ready to put our bunny on. Gonna have his ear, let's see, did I do that? Yeah, his ear is gonna be about right there. And then the kite is gonna come, I'm gonna throw that away, okay. The kite is gonna, whoops, gotta go underneath here. So it has to go underneath, and then you want it to come on top, right onto his hand. Kind of want to see the kite. Okay, then I'm going to take a pair of scissors here. Okay, we don't need the kite being this long, so once it passed his hand, I think that's long enough. So we're gonna cut that off. Okay, then we're gonna take, I think, a medium rhinestone. Of course, there's no medium there, so I'll get here. Okay, let's find a medium. Okay, people. Seriously? You know what? This must not be my day for rhinestones. Huh. Probably need a different pick. Let's see if I can get this off. Okay, there we go. Where am I going here? The kite. Just gives it a little bit more interest. Okay. Okay, well, that was an effort. All right. Okay, so then we want to add the grass, and I could have done this earlier, but I forgot. Okay, so it's nice because they give you 2 pieces of grass, one going each direction, so you can cut them both out at the same time. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the grasses, and then I'm going to just put this right over like that. And then I'm going to stick this one underneath here. I should have put these on first. Oh well. Kind of like that. You just want it to show a little bit. Okay, now that one's a little bit lower, so I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Okay, is that better? Okay, now we don't need this bottom part of the fence sticking out underneath the grass, so I'm just going to cut that off. I'm gonna cut that off. Okay. All right, now are we in good shape? I think we are. Okay, so there's the front, pretty easy. Get your elements cut out first. Okay, so now let's work on the inside of the card. Okay, so this piece, maybe I'll just add this here. Okay, the inside piece. This one happens to be 1 inch by 4. It's always 4, but for instance, in this one, it's 1/2 of an inch because I didn't need it to be a whole inch to hold that cute little chicken. But on this one, because I've got flowers, it's a little bit different. So I decided to make it 1 inch. So I have 1 inch by 4 inches, and I'm gonna score at 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Okay, so then let's just get our pieces folded. Okay, now you could use tear and tape, or you can just use your regular adhesive because it isn't like this is going to really get much stress. Okay, now this is a very easy part to put on. So watch, you just lay one end of it down right at the crease. Okay, then fold this under and just lay it down. How simple is that? Pretty simple. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to just re-fold that again. Okay, so there's our inside piece. So do it either way. Do it with tear and tape or just use your regular adhesive. I don't think I got, yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, so now I cut out flowers, and I'm just going to show you, I colored them all in but one. So I'm just taking my Daffodil Delight, and I'm using this nub tip to color in the daisies. And then I'm using my Granny Apple Green to color in the leaves, and I'm using the dark. Okay, now for these, I don't really, this is too big, so I'm going to take this cute little flower and just gently cut it off. And then on the inside piece, let me show you what we're doing here. See, I only need 3 daisies to cover up that spot. So I'm going to cut off the big one, and I'm going to cut off the little one, and nobody will ever know there were more flowers on there. So now this is the little one, and I'm just going to put it right here. And while I've got it right there, I'm going to see, what did I do with my take a pick? Seriously? Seriously, people? Okay, so I'm going to take a pick. I didn't bother coloring the centers in because I knew I was going to put rhinestones. It really needs the rhinestones to pop. Okay, so we've got our rhinestones there. Now we're going to take the other flowers, and this one is going to actually hang over a little bit. You can cut yours to go even with the green if you want to. I mean green, even with the... Perfect. I just think it's kind of cute sticking over. So you suit yourself. Okay, so then I'm going to add rhinestones to the center of 3 of these. Voila. Okay, now I'm going to put grass inside because it looks a little lonesome there. Let's see if I can get, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to put it, you know, about right there. And we're going to put it about right here. And then I'm not going to add a greeting because I don't know who I'm going to send this to. Like I say, this could say happy birthday, it could say congratulations, it could say just love spending time with you. It could say a lot of different things, and I don't know who I'm going to send it to, so I'm just going to leave it blank. When I made this first one, I said just love spending time with you. Like I said, even though I got a hold of Lemon Lime Twist instead of Granny Apple Green. Okay, now let me show you a blue version of this same card. So you can see here, let me see if I can find my extras. Yeah, here it is. Okay. I wanted to show you that the back side of this is the floral pattern that I was using here. So see, I just think this is a little more masculine looking. So that's why I decided to flip it over. And it doesn't have to go to a boy. It could go to anybody who loves blue. That would be me. That's my favorite color. But I thought, you know, you could send this to a young man, or send it to anybody. And again, I haven't put a greeting on there because I'm not sure who I'm going to send it to. But doesn't this just make you happy? This little rabbit, little bunny, has always just made me so happy to look at him. And then here's another one I made with the Regal Winter papers. And these are what? 5 inches by 3 3/4. That's the designer paper. Put it right there. I'm sorry. 5 by 3 1/4 is the cherry cobbler. And then 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 is the Regal Winter DSP. And you've seen me make these cards before. So this time I used, let's see, where's my set? Here it is. There's a flower right here that I used. And I put one on there, and then my friend goes, it looks lonesome, so I put 2. Okay. And then I wanted to show you this piece right here. That's this piece. It's like, what's this? I don't know. So I cut it out to see what it was, and this is what it is. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. And then most of us have heart punches. Whoever gives away or throws away a heart punch? Nobody. So I put heart punches, punched, that I've had for probably years. And then I had to color a little bit of string is not what it's called. I can't think of what it's called. With my cherry cobbler marker, a little bit of twine, and made a little tiny bow to put on there. So again, a surprise, fun pop-up. And then I'll show you one that was going to be a pop-up. This is sketched butterflies inside. It was going to be a pop-up, and I had my little pop-up piece here, and this little butterfly was on it, and it just looked so lonesome and just so kind of scarce. I don't know. So I decided to put the butterfly up there and just pull out the little piece. So it didn't end up being a pop-up, but maybe you can figure out how to make it a cute pop-up. So these greetings are out of sketched butterflies. Hope is a beautiful thing that flutters in the soul. I love that. And then that's a really pretty thinking of you too. So cutting out the butterflies, I don't know. It's really fun. Back to the Regal Winters again. Beautiful. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this. Make a pop-up, surprise somebody. It's just fun to see them smile when they open it up. Or I think they're going to smile when they see the front of the card, because I just think this little bunny is so, so cute. So thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to having you again next time.